everybody, it's Craig Wreckless. Today we're going to be doing Yesterday from the Beatles. That is all the parts right there. So the first things I want to tell you about this song is that Paul McCartney actually plays this. We're in E right now. He actually plays this in a D tuning. So we're in E tuning, so everything's going to be tuned down. So the low E here is going to go down to D. The A is going to go down to G. The D is going to go down to C. The G is going to go down to F. It's going to go down to F, and then the B is going to go down to A, and the E is going to go down to D. So you want to tune everything down a full step. But we're not going to do that right now. I don't want to do this right now in a lesson. So I'm just going to play it. We're going to play it in standard. If you play it to the record, it's not going to sound right. It's going to be more like... I'll show you another way to do it, like in the standard tuner, but it's better and easier. I know I tried both ways. I like the Paul McCartney version. Right now, I'm actually learning it this way. And then when I want to sing it, I'm actually going to tune it down. So you could do the same thing. Learn it in standard, the way this is, and then when you're going to sing it, unless you got a really high voice and you want to sing it high anyways, you can keep it in standard and play it that way. But another thing I want to show you that what Paul does is when he plays the G, here he goes. So everything's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the bass note is always going to be 1, and then the high strings are going to be 2, 3, 4. See that he flicks it. He goes. But I like the pinch, so I pinch. I go. I think it sounds better, you know. He's a bass player, remember that. So he doesn't count as a guitar player. So let me show you what we're doing. Okay, we'll dig right in. But I wanted to point these things out. Remember, it's tuned down, and it's just got a pattern to it. So what we're doing, we're playing a G inversion. Anybody that doesn't know what any of these chords are, I'm going to put a link in the description for the chords. Okay, it's going to have all the chords you need to look up. So this is going to be a G inversion. So we're going to do this thing twice. Remember I said the bass, and then we're going bass, and then what we're doing is we're hitting pretty much the first, second, and third strings. So we're going to go. See that? So we're bass note on a 6th string. We're doing the bass, so it's not always going to be the bass note on the 6th string. The bass note is going to be the bass of what the chord is, because when we do it, we're going to do a B7th. It's going to be the 5th fret. I'm jumping way ahead, but I just want to I'm going to try to speed right along with this, and we're going to it's going to be bass note and then the first, second, and third strings always. Okay, so we're going to go G inversion. Go a bar chord. It's going to be an F sharp minor. So honestly, you can go like this, but if you hit a wrong note and go farther than the first 2 strings, you're going to get this. So you want to actually play the chord, so if you go past it, you're still playing in key. So G. So the G's going to be twice, then F sharp's going to be 1 time with the pattern, then we're going to go to B7th. Then we're going to bring our 3rd finger over and form an E minor, and then the bass note is actually going to be the 4th string on this. Because we're going to do this real quick, we're going to go. This is the one time it goes, not the one time, there's other times we're doing like a walk down. We're not going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 first. Then 1, 2, see that? Then we're going to go to a C. So we're going to go 2 open on the 4th string, see that? And we're still hitting those first, second, and third strings. So we're alternating. See that? Then a C. then a D. So here, the Beatles like to use 7th, so I'm gonna have you do your preference, because there's a time in here where there's an A, and I actually like the A7th, but you can use the D7th here too, because I think he actually used the D7th in the album, but I've seen him play it live, not really live, but on the TV or YouTube or something, where he's playing it with a D. So I like the D, so I go. But you can do the C, the D7 too. See that? Sounds just as good. Then back to the G inversion. So you don't want a G, regular G. That's what it's gonna sound like. You want a G inversion. So I'm gonna play this one time. Watch this. Oh, actually, I forgot. I didn't get to that part yet. So we got to the first part where it comes out of the G, then the G there. So okay, so then when we get to that G, so from the C to the D, we're gonna go to G. We're gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna do the walk down again. So then we're gonna go 3, 2 on the 6th string. Keep our fingers here, so we're gonna go. So we're gonna still form this G inversion, but we're gonna walk down. See that? Then we're gonna do the E minor. And here's where I do the A7th for an A. So you can do an A or an A7th. Then we're gonna go. And then it goes the C's once. We're gonna strum the C's because it's gonna go yesterday. See that? So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go. And then we're gonna do that. Okay, because that's what he does. He does this. So that's what it's going to sound like. I'm going to show you how it sounds like one time. Then I'll do it again. So let's do it twice. Now we're going to do the verse. So the verse is the other part we do in the song. It's going to go, not the verse, it's going to be the chorus, so it's going to go. So it's all stuff we've pretty much done. We're going to do the F sharp minor. So he's going to go. Then he's going to go to B7th. So here, we're going to go. Now he's going to go. So what we do there is we're going to form that out of an E minor. So we're going to, from the F sharp minor to the B7, what I do, all I do is bring my 3rd finger over on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and I'm going to pick up my pinky out of the B7, see that? And I'm going to keep my fingers down the same with the B7th because I'm not going to play them anyways. I'm going to pinch. The 4th string and the 1st string. So remember my 3rd finger is holding on the 2nd fret on the 4th string. So we're gonna go 2. So we kind of switch. So we take this finger is gonna be on the 2nd fret, 4th string. Then we're gonna jump it over to the 2nd fret on the 1st string, and then we're picking the same string. So we're picking the 4th and the 1st string. See that? Now I'm bringing my my second finger down to the 3rd fret on the 1st string and bringing my second finger over on the 3rd fret 5th string. See that? Now I'm sliding them both down to the 2nd fret. So I'm sliding my 2nd and my 3rd string down, well, not string, fingers down to the 2nd fret. See that? So we're going. Then I'm going. Then we go to A minor, to D, so it's the G twice. See that? So that's the first time. Then the second time it's gonna go. Everything's just the same, except for the very end. And this is the worst. Just not the same. We're doing the G once because it goes yesterday. Then we start over. That's it. That's how you do that. I mean, he repeats some parts. Listen to it and see where he repeats the part, because sometimes, just like I said, sometimes the verse part's twice, sometimes the verse is once, sometimes he'll do the very ending thing. You'll see. But those are all the parts. So that's how he does it. Remember, he tunes down to D. So if you're going to play it in E, if you really had your heart set on playing it in E, do everything I'm doing here, bring it down to, say, G will go to F. So like, see, watch, the F will go. Then we play E minor to A7 to D minor to B flat to C to D to G to F. See, I don't like playing it that way. I like playing it the way Paul does. So you can do it that way, but you'd have to bring everything down. Like I said, just figure out what the chords we were doing there, write them down, and bring it down half a step. So that's yesterday, and it's pretty easy, and good luck with it.